Hey guys, what's up? Billy Loves Living back. Um, Before I get started on this video, if I start coughing or whatever, I apologize. I'm actually suffering from very bad allergies. Uh, I actually haven't had allergies since I was younger, but these last couple days have been kind of rough. So, but this video is actually, you can thank Aaron Good for this video for commenting on one of my other videos, asking me a question. I was thinking about doing another how-to video this tonight, but couldn't think of anything to do. So I happened to see that comment on my page, and the comment was, "When did I start dipping?" And I'm gonna give you guys a little background story on me, um, as far as when I grew up, about tobacco when I grew up and everything, and how I got into dipping and all that stuff. So first, pack a lip of Copenhagen Wintergreen. This is a new can. I actually just cracked it. I cracked it right before I started the camera, so. Freaking mold count in Missouri is so freaking high lately. Pretty good that pinch. Maybe put in a little filler. Alright, so basically, when I grew up, I grew up around my parents who were smokers when I grew up and everything, and I always hated riding in the car because I hated tobacco smoke and all that shit. Don't care about it now, really don't. But when I got into high school, I started, hanging out with friends and everything, and I got into this organization thingy at our school. It was like an anti-drug and alcohol organization. It was to encourage students not to get, into drugs and alcohol and tobacco and stuff like that. So basically, I was a good kid in high school. I didn't drink, I didn't smoke or chew or anything in high school. I didn't actually start dipping until I was about 19. But when I got into college, I started hanging out with people who come from different backgrounds than me. Back in high school, I wasn't the kind of guy who was like, "Oh my God, you smoke cigarettes or something, I can't be around you." I didn't really give a shit. I was really just in the organization because my friends were in it, and it was a way for me to hang out with them after school and everything. It was just something fun to do. It was more of a social club than it was a, "Oh my God, tobacco is so fucking bad and drinking is bad for you," all that shit. It was more of just, let's hang out and be positive. When I got into college, I started hanging out with different people. And one of the people I started hanging out with was somebody I actually worked with later and became one of my good friends, who I still talk to. I went fishing with him the other day. He kind of got me into hookah. I don't know if you guys know what hookah is, but hookah is like a tobacco with molasses on it, and you heat it up. You don't burn it. You heat it up, and the water vapor, and it gives you a fucking nicotine buzz out of this world, first of all. But it's not addictive. I know you guys are thinking, nicotine is addictive. Yeah, it is. But hookah's not addictive. I was never addicted to hookah. I never felt like I needed hookah. I would go months without smoking hookah. It's not like a addictive substance. It's really not. I don't know anybody who is addicted to hookah. It does give you a very, very big nicotine buzz. I've actually had nicotine poisoning because of it. Funny story. I'll tell you that real quick, since this is going to be a short video anyway. typically when you pack a bowl of hookah, all right, because it goes in a little bowl, put foil on it, and you put coals on top of it. That'll last you about an hour. Well, I wasn't doing. I bought my own hookah at this point, and I sat at home and I smoked 3 bowls by myself. And then my friend called me and said, "Hey, you want to come over and smoke hookah and hang out and watch TV?" I was like, "All right." So I went over there and smoked 3 more bowls of hookah. And then I stood up and fucking cold sweats, headache, stomachache. I was nauseous for the entire night. I looked up my symptoms, and sure enough, I had nicotine poisoning, which really you can't really do anything for. I mean, I guess you could go to the hospital, but it's not like a serious. It's not like alcohol poisoning. It won't kill you. It just makes you feel like you're gonna fucking die. So that was not fun. So nicotine and tobacco, it's really, really rare that you'd ever get it from smoking tobacco, or dipping tobacco, but you gotta be careful with that shit. So I started smoking hookah in college, and got real big into that. We even started a channel. Well, we didn't start it. We were going to start a channel for hookah reviews, and I think I actually started a channel for hookah reviews and did a couple myself. It might still be on here. I don't remember what the fuck it was called. So yeah, the dipping thing's not my first YouTube experience. I've had a couple of YouTube channels before. I had a funny channel with my friends where we made funny videos, basement productions. We still do it, but we don't post them on YouTube anymore. We post them on Facebook, but we don't do it anymore as often. We haven't done a video in probably a year because all my friends went off to college and I'm stuck here, and work schedules and shit. We just don't have time to do it anymore. But it was a lot of fun. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So I started that and got real big into hookah because my friend is like the hookah guru. He has every kind of hookah that Social Smoke has. He's got like 8 different hookahs, probably more. And me and him actually built a hookah table that we actually got kind of famous for. Social Smoke featured us and my hookah table that, well, I kind of built it myself, but he helped me paint it, and he helped me do the markings and stuff, and my girlfriend did the logos on it. We did Social Smoke logos, and we sent it to them. It's like, hey, check this out. We did this for you guys. And they put it on their website, or not their website, their Facebook page, and then we got posted onto a hookah forum that we were on, and everybody was asking us, man, I will pay you $200 for that. We didn't bill any for anybody because it was just a hassle. We spent $100 on materials, and it's a pretty good hookah table. He still uses it. So yeah, I got real big into that, and then I started smoking cigarettes off and on, mostly when I drink. But one night I got drunk. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy some snus. And I bought snus, and I got hooked on that. I liked the snus. And I snoozed for probably 6 months until it got to the point where, because your nicotine tolerance grows, I was probably packing half a can of snus at one time. And that was getting expensive for me. So eventually I decided, fuck it, I'm going to start dipping. I'm going to try dip. And I tried dip, and I have stuck with dip because I like dip. It gives me a good buzz. I don't spend a shit ton of money on it because I don't need as much to get a good buzz off of it. But that's how I started dipping. I started dipping when I was 19, and I started the channel, I believe, when I was 20, or maybe right before my 20th birthday. I'm not sure. I didn't go back and look. But that's how I got started in dipping. I started dipping when I was 19. I'm not like a pro dipper. I don't call myself a pro dipper. I'm not an expert. I have not dipped everything out there. I want to dip a lot of stuff out there, but a lot of these channels I don't compare to. I understand that, and I actually thank my 150 some odd subscribers for subscribing to me, because I'm not like these guys who started dipping when they were 12 or 13. I started dipping when I was 19, and I like to think that I have a little bit of knowledge under my belt, but I obviously don't have as much knowledge as some of these other dippers like Outlaw or Joey Leddz. Joey Leddz, by the way, I don't know if you guys subscribe to Joey Leddz. If you do, you probably know by now that he said goodbye the other day. Because he was going through some shit with Tennessee Dipper and Rocky Top Dipper, Jared and Hunter, which I don't know really any of the story because he hasn't posted much on it. I have an idea of what happened, but I'll keep it to myself because they don't really want to make a big deal out of it. Even though, and I know this is gonna be stupid, but I feel like it was a big deal, and I feel like it shouldn't have been a big deal. Dipping on YouTube is about, enjoying being on YouTube. It's not about fucking fame or fucking petty little fucking arguments. It pisses me off that somebody that I enjoyed watching, I really enjoyed watching Joey Leddz, and it pisses me off that he is no longer on there because I feel because of this whole situation. He says he just didn't enjoy doing reviews anymore, which is fine, but he didn't have to do reviews. He was really good on camera, and I really enjoyed his videos, as I'm sure a lot of you guys did too. But got to do what you got to do, I guess. So, goodbye to Joey Leddz. There's a couple other people I wish would hang up the belt because I feel like because of that whole situation, they're just fucking assholes. One of the guys came out with a video, and I couldn't help it. I had to comment. It just made him look like a big fucking douche. And he's a fucking asshole. It made him look like a petty little fucking kid. All this shit about fucking drama on YouTube and shit like that is bullshit. YouTube is about, having a dip and enjoying being on YouTube. It's about having fun and entertaining you guys. And I hope I never get to the point where it becomes about drama, which is why I'm never going to bring anybody on my channel unless they're my friends. And it's never going to be about anything petty like that. So, I do wish Joey Leddz all the best. I hope he decides, down the road to start making videos again, but I don't think he's going to. But I've gotten way off topic, and I'm just about out of time. So, I started dipping when I was 19, haven't switched since, and as you guys know, my main dip is Copenhagen Wintergreen. So, that's a little bit about how I started dipping and when I started dipping. I'll make another video in about a week or two. I don't know what it will be, but comment below and maybe we'll do a video on what you guys want me to do. See you later and keep dipping and spitting.